Here are 4 things in a medical malpractice case that an attorney should always know before going ahead and questioning a doctor during his pretrial testimony known as a deposition. You want to know what they are? Come join me as I share with you this great information. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury attorney practicing law here in the state of New York. All right, number 1, the attorney should always know the doctor's credentials. Now you might be thinking, how is the attorney going to know or learn about the doctor's credentials before he goes in to question him during this pretrial testimony? The reality is, going online, you can get tons of great information, including his credentials and everything about the hospital where he practices. So that's easy. Every attorney should have that automatically. All right, what's number 2? Number 2 is to know whether or not this doctor has ever been sued. That's really important to know. Are there any transcripts that are out there in the public realm involving cases where he has testified either as a defendant, somebody who is being sued, or where he's testified as an expert or as a fact witness? So that's also very important to know. So that's number 2. Number 3, he should know whether this doctor has ever published anything in the field of medicine. Are there any articles, scholarly articles? Are there any textbooks that he's authored? Is he the editor? Is he a publisher? What has he done from a scholarly standpoint? Now, why is that important? It's important to know what the doctor's credentials are, and every attorney should know that information before they ever walk in to question the doctor. So let's go to number 4. Has the doctor ever been convicted of a crime? That would be a very powerful thing to use if the answer was yes. So it's really important for an attorney to do his research, to do a lot of homework before he ever steps foot into the defense lawyer's office when it's time to question the doctor who is being sued in your particular medical malpractice case. If the attorney doesn't have this information, you know what's going to happen? Now it means he's working behind the 8 ball. So the attorney will then have to ask questions such as, "Doctor, tell me about your credentials." And now, after the question and answer session is done and finished, he will then have to go back and now do his research to determine whether or not these credentials are in fact true. Is the doctor board certified? Is he in fact licensed to practice in New York? Are there any marks against him by the New York State Department of Health? And things like that. And if you don't do your homework beforehand, you'll never have an opportunity to use that to question the doctor and literally to cross-examine him during his pretrial testimony. So why do I share this great information with you? I share it with you just to give you an insight and a behind-the-scenes look into what goes on in a medical malpractice case here in New York. You know, I recognize and I understand you're watching this video because you likely have questions or concerns about your own particular matter. Well, if your matter did happen here in New York and you're thinking about bringing a lawsuit but you're not sure because you have questions that need answers, what I invite you to do is pick up the phone and call me. I can answer your legal questions. You know, this is something I do every single day, and I'd love to chat with you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Gerry, Gerry, at oginski-law.com. That's it for today's video. I'm Gerry Oginski. Have a great day.